What is up, everybody? Man, I'm so excited today. We're going to cover all the details of my weekly email. I've been doing this weekly email for 12 years now. It's the reason why I sell so much property, because it's a safety net on the backside of my business. We're going to get into all the details. I have lots of questions here you guys have given me over the past week or two that I'm going to cover. I'm also going to take all your questions here live. So if you're watching this on the replay, that's fine. Watch it. If you have any questions that I don't answer, just comment below or reach out to me. I answer every single DM on Instagram. So reach out to me there or comment here if there's something I don't cover that you need to know about. I'm hoping that I get most of your questions answered right here in this live. We're going to be here for maybe an hour to an hour and a half, I'm thinking, because I'm going to do a screen share of my computer. I'm going to answer a bunch of questions. I'm going to show you some technical things I do with the email, with the screen share. I'm also going to take a recent email I got from one of you, and I'm going to dissect it and show you how I would make it better. So got a lot of great things going on for you today. I'm going to give it a couple minutes for everybody to log on here. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. I'm going to set a few more things up. Let's see. Hope everybody's doing super well. It's beautiful down here today. I will tell you that. Spring is definitely in full effect. I'm going to give it about 20, 30 more seconds. I'm going to dive in here, guys. So excited about this today. Almost there. Okay. All right. So some of the questions. Some of the questions I have here, I'm going to kind of go through some of the questions I have. I'm going to get into the questions. And like I said, I'm going to screen share. I'm going to get into the weekly email. And also I'm going to dissect somebody's first email. Okay. So some of the questions I got was, is it automated? How do you handle? The biggest question I saw was, how do I handle servicing a bunch of different areas? Like if you're in a county that has a lot of different areas, or if you have several counties in your market that you service, how do you use one email to help and service all those people through just one email? And I'm going to share with you exactly how you do that. Let's see. I'm going to talk about the subject line, also how you should present, who's it from, the from. Okay, I know a lot of you are having trouble trying to figure out how to do that. How many listings sold should you include? How to create the links. How do I create the links that goes to the closed sales, the new listings, and so forth? I'm going to get into all of that. How to bring value, how to bring different value every week. How to come up with content on a weekly basis that's going to keep people engaged and keep them opening that email and wanting to come back for more and stay in tune with you and everything that you're providing. So there's a lot of other questions here. Just wanted to kind of name a few. If you guys have questions, let me know. I'm still going to give it just a second longer for people coming in at the last second. I just sent the email out. If you guys aren't subscribed, please do so now for these live trainings. I'm doing videos actually every day now. I'm doing 5, 6, 7 videos a week. Okay, so what I want to do first is just kind of dive into some of these questions. I'm watching the comments. So if you guys have any questions over there, I'm going to dive right into it. So I'm going to try to answer a lot of these questions right here on the screen, and then I'm going to screen share and go through a weekly email for you, and then I'm going to dissect somebody's first weekly email. Okay, so first off, if you're new here, if you don't know exactly what's going on and all this, basically I've been selling real estate for 17 years. I became a millionaire, lost it all in the crash, realized it was relationships over transactions that win, and business is unlimited. Closings happen every day. And I started applying these principles around 2008. By 2014, I'm selling 100 properties a year. I've sold 100 properties a year ever since 2014 as a single agent. And I started this weekly email in 2007. Okay, 2007. And it's a snowball. Once you create the relationship and put them into this email database, this client, this prospect, this human being that's in your marketplace is worth 10 to 20 deals to you over the life of your career. Okay, this email is what builds that relationship deeper through showing them how dependable, hardworking, professional, all the different characteristics of a real estate agent that people want. This email shows it to them. And it's original content. I spend time every week, about 30 minutes to an hour every week, creating this content. And that's a big reason why I'm winning. It's not automatic. It's not a drip campaign. It's not showing them, how to get their credit score up or what color to paint their walls in the fall. It's real. It's me. And even though they know it's a bulk email that goes out to so many people, they still get a little bit of my personality in it, because I might write an article, like a really small paragraph about what I think is going on in the market, or, how my business is going, and so on and so forth. I like to put events, if there's an event coming up. This past week, I shared an article about a nice fishing pier that was just built on the Little Lagoon in Gulf Shores. It's a really interesting. So it's just these little things I like to try to show where the market is now compared to last year. I like to do those because it kind of shows them a comparison if the market is coming up over the last year, or if it's going down, or what's going on with transactions, inventory, prices, etc. Price per square foot, stuff like that. But I think the biggest thing with the weekly email, and I think the biggest thing you guys are having problems with is you're putting too much. You're putting too much information. There's too many words. It's too busy. I think less is more. I think the less you have, the more visual, the better the picture. I think the better you're going to be, and the more they're going to want to come back. And if you have links that are going to the closed sales, the new listings, feature properties, and so on and so forth, then you're really going to be in good shape, because you can just put one single link. It goes to your web page, and then boom, they don't have to really read a bunch of stuff. They can pick what they really want to read and then go there and read it. You don't have a real busy looking email. So I think the less words, the better. I use big font, which you'll see in a minute. If you guys want to see my weekly emails as they come out, I linked my Facebook page. I post them to my real estate Facebook page. There's a link in the description to my Facebook page. Go there. You can scroll down and see each week. You can look at my email, and you can also follow. You can follow that Facebook page and watch them as they come out. So with that being said, let's see, what else do we have before I get into these questions? If you guys want to do a weekly email just like me, I did create a link below for that as well. I use Constant Contacts. So there's a link in the description. You can go there and create a free trial. It's a free trial. And then there's also a link within that link that goes to my ebook, How I Make $1 Million a Year in Real Estate Using Email. Okay, and it really dives into a lot deeper of the subject and kind of my philosophy behind it, the story behind it, how it came to be. I don't want to get into all that here. I want to tell you how to do it here and get into the real details of actually how to, create the email and all that. But if you want to know more about the philosophies and how it came to be, you can find it in the ebook in the link below. Also, my webpage, the email is linked to my website. The closed sales goes to a page on my website that's closed sales. The new listings goes to my website where there's a page that has new listings, featured properties, all that stuff, which I'm about to show you when I share my screen. That is all linked back to my website. Okay, my website is my website. It's not through Remax. It's not through a company. It's not an IDX. I mean, it has an IDX fee, but I didn't get it through my MLS. It's my website that was customly built for me. Okay. And if you want my web designer, the one that made mine, to make yours, there's a link in the description for that as well. It's not very expensive at all, and he'll create you a website exactly like mine. And then as you watch this training, I'll show you how I use the two, how I use the website in the email, right, to promote the information that I want everybody to see and make everything so seamless and easy for them to digest. Okay, so why do people open up my emails every single week? I think number one, I've already said, it's really simple. The simplicity of it, and it has a big picture at the top, and then it's got the information they want. Now, I've got a lot of different things. I have the new listings, I have closed sales, I have featured properties, I have maybe a little article or market information. There's a lot that I have there. And so one person might want to see what that picture's at the top. And that might be the reason they open it. They want to visually see what picture I put. It's never been the same picture for 12 years. Different picture at the top for 12 years. Then some people might want to see the new listings, right? So they go there and they open that up. They don't want to see anything, but they want to watch the new listings every week. Some people want to keep their eye on the closed sales, so they got that. Some people want to see the featured article or whatever's available in their subdivision, right? And so there's different avenues within the weekly email that people can go, but there's so many different avenues, but it's so easy to read and easy to watch and easy to look at and easy to digest. It makes it really easy for people to go there, to click on what they want to see and go see it. So I'm making it easy for them. I'm not making it hard by making it very, busy looking and hard to read and small words. Everything's really, really simple. And I think that's a big key to people opening it up every week and having all the different avenues to choose from. Then they can pick what avenue they love and they can kind of stick to that till, they find out whatever they're wanting to find out. Okay, let me check out the comments for a second before I get into some of these questions I got before. Let's see. Man, you guys are from all over the place. Good to have everybody. Let's see. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of comments, no real questions, so cool. I'm going to get into these questions you guys asked me. I'm kind of go down the line. Then I'm going to share my screen and go through a couple things there. I'm going to build an email for you. I've already answered some of these. The first one here I've got is the email automated? No, it's not automated. You have to spend that time every week and create it. That's what's gonna allow you to win, because they're gonna feel a little bit of your personality in it, number one, but also it's original content that's nowhere else, right? They might have seen how to make your credit score go up, or how to cook shrimp etouffee, right, somewhere else, but they've never seen Ricky's thoughts on the market, or price per square foot, or this new listing that just came out yesterday. They never saw that. So it's all custom content. Okay. Several areas. When you're dealing with a market that has several different counties or several different areas, I'm gonna show you how I do this. But literally, what I do is I create a different web page on my website for each area. Like I have Perdido Key, Gulf Shores, Orange Beach, Ono Island. I think I have those 4 separated places, but you can have 6, 10, 20, doesn't matter. But you create a different web page, and I'll show you this in a minute. You create a different web page for each area, and then you have those links on your website. That way you can send the same email to everybody. When you can send the same email to everybody, that's how you can scale your business. Okay, that's how you can scale it, because you're not sending a different email to different groups. You make one email, it goes out to everybody, and it gets the job done. And so you want to make this one email be applicable for all the different areas that you serve. So you're going to make a different page on each website, which my web designer can do for you. And the links will go to those web pages, so that if they want this area, they go in your weekly email, they click that area, boom, it goes to your web page. Now they see all the stuff that you want them to see about that area. The new listings in that area, this subdivision, that subdivision, whatever it is you want them to see about that area, you put it on that web page. And so that kind of makes it to where they don't have to see everybody else's area, they just see their area. But it's just links on the web page, on the email. I'll show you that in a minute. Somebody says something about quality addresses, quality emails. This is so true. You want the highest quality email addresses, right? So how do you get those? By actually using my phone scripts, using my circle prospecting, expired, for sale by owner, internet lead, even that stuff. Using my phone scripts to figure out what in the world you can do to help them, right? Develop that relationship by finding out if they have an agent they're going to work with, and then finding out why they want to buy or sell. What's the deeper reason? And after you connect, okay, then the conversion's automatic. And that's where you get the email address, regardless if they want to buy or sell. And you build this database full of people, and you get this weekly email going, and you just build. And before you know it, you're selling 100 properties a year. This is the secret of real estate, where this email gives me a safety net on the backside of my business that catches everybody coming through, regardless of what they do. And it doesn't catch every single one of them, but it gives me a very good opportunity to work with them in the future when they realize how dependable, hardworking, honest, professional I am through the email. I built my brand with this email over the last 12 years. And I'm telling you, it's literally how I am able to sell so much property and still be here with you guys, helping, trying to train you, coaching you for absolutely free. I don't want a dime from you guys. I think most of you know that. There's no catch at the end. I'm not going to try to charge you anything. I'm literally just trying to tell you exactly what I do, and then hopefully you can take it and run with it. Okay, the subject line. I have branded the subject line Gulf Coast Market Report and the date. Gulf Coast Market Report and the date. I branded that for 12 years. I think it's important to have the same subject and a date. I do. You know, you can do what you want to do. I see you guys using different subjects, and I think what you should do is have one subject that has to do with your market and the date, and then use that other subject that you want to change, use that as the pre-header text. I believe that's what it's called, the little pre-header text under the subject, where they see it when they're in their inbox, but it disappears when they actually open up the email. Use those little catchphrases, and we'll talk about this some more in a minute, but the pre-header text, use it there, but have a branded subject that you're going to use. Okay. The from. I see a lot of you on the from, it's just your company name. Okay. You need to be branding your name, comma, your company name, right? Ricky Carruth, comma, Remax of Orange Beach. That's who the email is coming from. You know, if you're just branding the company, they could be missing the fact that this email is coming from you. And a lot of times, guys, and I've said this so many times, that it's not the open rate. I even did a whole video on this. It's not the open rate that's the full picture here. The other half is the impressions of people that saw it in their inbox, okay? Half the people that are going to do business with you are going to do business with you in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, and they're not opening the email yet. Since they're not opening the email, they need to see your name in the inbox so that they can start putting 2 and 2 together when you cold call them, when they see your sign around town, and they're like, oh, that's the guy that emails me, right? Your name has in that, you know, your name, comma, company is how you need to do it. That's what I think is the best. Somebody talked about, would it be okay to do client pictures? Like pictures of, you know, just sold, you know, with the husband and wife, or, you know, another one sold and everybody's happy and smiling and stuff. And I think that stuff is great. Absolutely. Make sure it's okay with your clients and everything. Make sure you get permission and all that. But definitely do a little bit of self-promotion in these emails. You know, we're going to send these emails out for the rest of our lives every Wednesday. So we don't have to be so heavy on self-promotion, right? Just give them a little bit here and there. A little bit here and there. Okay. While I'm thinking about it, before I forget about it, a lot of things that I do like to do. I like to do little raffles where I say, hey, you know, reply this email. All you have to do is reply this email for your chance to win a $100 gift card to wherever, some really nice new restaurant or whatever. I think doing that every once in a while, definitely not every time, or not even every month, like once every 6 months, once every 4 or 5 months, you know, do one of those just to kind of give them a little bit of something and keep them engaged, right? If you have that in your pre-header text, you know, or even in the subject after the thing, you know, having parentheses, you know, $100 gift card to wherever, they're going to open that. And now you have their attention. And if they reply, then that gives you an opportunity to start a conversation. And one person is going to win, but you can have this conversation with everybody else. Like, hey, I hate that you lost, but what I want to do is give you a $25 gift certificate, you know, if you come by the office, or a $5 Starbucks card, or give them something, or try to get them to come to lunch with you. See how they're doing is the main thing. Get that conversation going and see how they're doing. See if there's anything you can do to help them. Let them know that you are here to help them at any time. So I like doing things like that. It's just little things. Once you start building your brand, you have these different options that you can do and get into, you know, to keep the ball rolling and keep engagement up. Somebody asked me about how to prevent the email from going to spam. Okay, there's nothing really you can do there. Once you kind of get, you know, flagged, it's kind of hard to come back from that. But what I would suggest, Constant Contacts, the company I use for emails, does a really good job of going to the inbox. And I'll tell you with Constant Contacts too, if you go to Constant Contacts, you have a huge database. Don't put all of them in there at once. They're not big fans of that. They'll block your whole account. MailChimp does this too. MailChimp's even worse. Constant Contacts is much more user friendly, but what I would do is I would come in and maybe put like 500 in there, and then maybe put, you know, 100 a day for a little while, something like that. Sometimes it takes a while for your account to kind of show the legitimacy of your database and the fact that people aren't going to unsubscribe and stuff like that. So just be careful about it. Reach out if you have any questions regarding that. Like I said, less is more. Less words, bigger the font. You know, don't make it so big. Get it just right. You guys see my emails. You see kind of what I do. I'm going to show you in a minute how to create the links for the different web pages and do the different areas and stuff. How many listings should you include? I include all the listings in the entire area. I have links that go to all the different areas, and then links within those links to go to all the subdivisions and everything else. All the new listings are there for the past week or two, and all the closed sales this year. I always go back, I always do this year. So at the end of last year, it was a big list because it was all the way back from January 2018 till December, but then it started over in January. So I try to keep that list within the year. And so it grows as the year goes on. Changing the format. I have had this format that I have now for, it has probably been 4 or 5 years. I've had the same exact format because it's something I really like, and it's something that works and people like it. And, you know, I have changed it around some over the years, and I'll probably change it, you know, some more in the future. But once you get something you like, it's hard to change it up. You know, but you might have to change it up some here and there, especially in the beginning, to get it to where you do like it. It might take you years to get there. Okay. Bringing value every week, how to keep people engaged, how to come up with new content that really, you know, that people really want to see, not just the old regular stuff that nobody wants to see. I think literally it's because you're very thoughtful about what you put in the email. You're very thoughtful. You really actually put some thought behind it. I sit down and I literally brainstorm about this before I do the email. Most times I don't even think about it until I'm about to create it. Then I sit down and I think about what I want to do and I create it. Every once in a while, I'll see something come through my inbox, or I'll see a story somewhere or this or that. And I'm like, oh, that would be good for the weekly email next week. And I'll save it, and I'll kind of already know ahead of time that I'm going to use that content for the weekly email. But literally, I think that it is kind of a skill. It's something that you can develop, and you just have to be thoughtful. Like I said, think about what's going on. Think about what you did last week. Mix it up. Sometimes I'm giving market information. Sometimes I'm giving year over year. Sometimes I'm giving you average prices right now. Sometimes I'm not talking about the market. I'm talking about an event, or like last week, like I said, I had an article about a new fishing pier that was built in the area. It was really cool. So I think just don't think that this is something that you're just going to blast through and just kind of wing it. Okay. It's something you really need to think about and put some thought behind. Let's see, an intro email. Yes, an intro email. I need to put one of these on the website for the coaching program. An intro email, just, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. And I'll actually create this template for you guys, but it should say something like, hey, thank you for your time on the phone today. Here's the properties, here's the active listings in your subdivision, or here's the last 6 months of closed sales or whatever. You'll start getting emails from me. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you in the future. Have a great rest of the week. Something really simple. Okay. It gives them market information. It thanks them for their time on the phone, and it lets them know, be expecting more, and let me know what I can do to help. So I think that that's a really good strategy for the intro email. And here's a good one. Can you use regular email, like a regular just Gmail, Yahoo? Do you have to use constant contacts and all that? Absolutely not. The thing about constant contacts is it can create a really nice template, and it can send a bulk email out to thousands of people with just one send. You just click it once, it goes out to thousands of people. If all you have is 50 people, 100 people, sure, use Gmail, use Yahoo. I think Yahoo, when I started, I was using Yahoo. Yahoo lets you do 100 per email 5 times an hour. So I was literally sending out 5 emails with 100 people on the blind copy 5 times an hour. That's what I did at first. And once my database got up to like 1,000, I think I was at like 1,000 or 1,500. I was like, man, I'm wasting a lot of time just sending the same email out. I need something I can just send to everybody in one shot. And that's when I started exploring. And there was an agent in my area that was using constant contacts. And I said, I need to try that out. And that's when I tried that out and really liked it. That was 2010. And I haven't looked back. And I know people that have used MailChimp. I tried MailChimp for a second. Like I'm always testing stuff and seeing what's better. I tried BombBomb. Here's the thing about BombBomb and video in general and emails. It goes to spam. Mine went to spam. I was losing 600 opens a week doing the BombBomb video for my weekly email, and I moved directly back over to constant contacts. That was a huge, and my open rate went right back up. Those 600 people started opening it again, and what was happening was, and I contacted a lot of them, was going to their spam. So this is real life experience. If you want to do video, do a link to a video, make it go to YouTube or go to a video platform. Don't embed it in the email itself. What I think BombBomb is great for is the one-on-one videos, doing a video and sending that. Now, I think that you really got something there. I don't think it's good for the bulk weekly email. I think constant contacts is the best for that. If you guys are just tuning in, I'm fixing to screen share my computer and get into the weekly email a little bit, fixing to answer questions right here. If you want a free trial with constant contacts and get my ebook about the philosophy and how it all came to be, the story behind it, there's a link in the description for that. Also, there's a link to create a website just like mine, which is what I use in my weekly email. So if you want the entire package, it's all down below. Also, if you want to see my weekly email every week when it comes out, there's my Facebook page is linked below. Go there. You can scroll down and see every week and kind of see the emails, and you can follow that page, and watch them as they come out. So let me look at the comments here, see if I got some questions. I'm going to screen share my computer. Okay, how do I keep them from going to spam? You don't keep them from going to spam. Once they start going to spam, it's really hard to come back. I think the best thing to do is to get constant contacts and just kind of put a few people in there a day, 100 a day, put 500 in the beginning, and then maybe just put 50 or 100 a day until everybody's in there, so that you don't shock the system, right? That's what you don't want to do, is shock the system. Where do I find my pictures to put? A lot of my pictures are pictures I've taken with my phone or that my photographer has taken of listings of mine, so on and so forth. I may Google and find some pictures. I want to make sure that they're not copyrighted. I have actually bought some pictures. If I find some pictures that are really good, I've reached out to the owner or the person that took those pictures and asked them if I can buy the rights to use them. So I've done that several times as well when I find really, really good pictures. Let's see. Do I use professional photographer every single time I use a professional photographer for my listings? Let's see. Do I split my email listing into two parts, like general list and other list for clients have transacted, or is it both together? You want to do one email for everybody. You want to cover all bases, because when you start splitting it up, now we're starting to be a little inefficient. This is efficiency at its finest, and this is how you scale your business. Okay, Melody, I'm a newer agent without a budget. Constant Contacts is too expensive for me. Constant Contacts is not that expensive, but if you just absolutely cannot afford it, use your regular email. Use your regular email, and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You can just say, hey, I hope you're having a great week. Here's the new listings in the area. Let me know if there's something I could do for you. Talk to you soon. Okay? There's no excuses here. The biggest thing is that they get something from you in their inbox every single week on the same day of the week forever. There's no excuses. No excuses at all. Let's see. How do I provide the properties in the news letter email links if the website requires user login? Mine does not require user login. I don't want them to have to log in. I want everybody to be able to go there freely and look at whatever they want to look at. I don't want them to have to log in. How often do I call my database? As much as I can, which is almost never, but I just do the best I can do. Here lately, I've been cold calling past clients. It's been fun. Tom would love the feedback on his weekly email. Does MailChimp only let you send one email at a time? No, it's bulk email. Let's see. Yeah, Tom, post that link in the Zero to Diamond Facebook group. How do I receive my weekly email? How does somebody receive mine? Go to my Facebook business page, which is linked below, and just turn post notifications on. To see that post, see it first when it pops up or whatever. But you can go there and scroll down and see all my weekly emails. If I have an existing email blast, should I change it? No, if you have something going on now and you like it, keep it. I'm not telling you to change, but if you run into problems, yeah, try out Constant Contacts. Let's see. Okay, Selling Florida's been using BombBomb and having open rates from 30 to 62%, averaging 49 to 50. That's great. I'm just telling you that I switched over and my open rate went from 2,500 opens to 1,800 opens. It's like 2,500 went down to 18 to 1,900 opens. Okay, and it was 2 weeks in a row, so I had to switch back immediately. Being in Houston, I have struggled creating content relevant to everyone. Any suggestions? Yes, I'm about to go through that. You may have already answered this, but is there a better day of the week? No, there's not a better day. I like Wednesday because it's in the middle of the week. You know, people got their week going and now they're in the middle, you know, and then towards the end, they're kind of thinking about the weekend. So that's why I chose Wednesday. Sean, my weekly email is in my Facebook group. I mean, the Facebook page that's linked below. Let's see, I've been doing my weekly email for 2 months now, and when I call my database, they already know who I am. That's awesome. Okay, cool. So I'm going to screen share the computer here and get into my email. I'm still going to be watching the comments. If you guys have questions while I'm going here. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's get out of there. Okay, here's Constant Contact. I'm going to log in. Okay, here we are. here is this week's email that I did. Okay. Here's the subject, Gulf Coast Market Report, the date, and then here's the pre-header text, new pier on the lagoon. Okay, you scroll down, I've got my name and logo. This is my tagline, the hardest working agent on the Gulf Coast. Here's the picture. Let's see. Okay. I put a little caption under the picture, right? Then I always have this little tagline here. Thank you, buying or selling. Call Ricky. Okay, then right here, I've got my links. New homes, new condos. You can search for property, and I have my live beach cam. Okay, see how simple this is? Look at this. Just a picture, just some words. It's some links where people can go if they want to see certain things. And then here's everything for sale right here, recent market activity. And this is everything for sale. This side of the report here, this has stayed the same for a long time. These are the links that goes to the different areas in my market. You can do the same thing in your market. You can create different links that go to different areas. Then here's the closings in the area, condo homes in the different area, Perdido Key. So on the left, I have, these links where people can go see what's for sale and what's closed. And then I've got a picture of me. And then I've got, my website listings, all my stuff. And on the right-hand side, this is where I took this article from WKRG, right? This is the beginning of the article talking about the Little Lagoon Pass. And then they can click here for the entire story. And at the bottom here, I wrote, let me know what in the world I could do to help you. I've placed 10 properties under contract in the last 2 weeks. Now, of course, not everybody has placed 10 properties under contract in the last 2 weeks, but you can say whatever you have going on, right? And if it's nothing, that's fine, okay? I don't want you to compare yourself to anybody. I want you to be very confident with who you are and make this email your own. This bottom is always here. Thank you for your time. I look forward to work with you in the future. Okay. Let's go to some of these links. I don't know if everybody has seen this, but the new condos. This is the new listings in the area. This is my website, Ricky Carruth Real Estate. Okay, this is the new condo listings in the area, 58 in the last week or two. Okay, then it goes through and it has all the different condos that are for sale. Okay, this is automatic. This link was created by my web designer on my website. Okay, same thing with the new homes. Boom, I don't have to do anything to update these links. These links always stay the same. I don't have to update them. They update themselves. Okay, the search goes to a place where they can search property, of course. Okay, and then here's a live beach cam. We kind of have this at my office where people can check out. This is out the front window of my office. Here's the beach. People can see what's going on with the traffic. People can see what's going on with the weather. They can see what's going on with the beach. And it's a really cool thing to have. All right, before going any further, let me check out these comments. How can we find out if our company sponsors websites will let us do what you do? If not, then I'll get your cat to build one. Maybe just reach out to them and see. Chuck Goldberg, maybe hit the HD. There should be a setting for you to hit the HD button if you want to see it. It looks pretty good on my end. I'm looking at it on another computer too. Amber Carlson did her second email. Have gotten great feedback from people. Just not as colorful and as fancy as yours. It'll get better, guys. You may not start out with an email just like this, but you will get better. You just have to do it and figure out what people like. Let's see, how important is office in terms of getting business? I mean, is it important to be with a brand like Remax or Century 21? Not entirely. It's not entirely important. It will go so far. You know, most of it's you. I would say a 90% of it is you, and maybe 5 or 10% of it is the brand, if that puts it in perspective. Let's see. Okay, what am I using to be able to link to close a new listing? So I'm literally using my website that my web designer created. So there's a link in the description. If you want to have one just like mine, just go there and get set up, and my guy Chris will build it for you. All these links are automated. Let's check out everything for sale. Okay, this is what I think a lot of you are wondering about, because you can put your county here. You can have, you know, 7 or 8 different areas right here. Okay, I've got Gulf Shores condos, Orange Beach condos, Perdido Key condos, Gulf Shores homes, Orange Beach homes, Ono Island homes. But this could be different counties, County 1, County 2, County 3, or Subdivision 1, Subdivision 2, or whatever your area is. You can create the different areas here to where all these people get the same email. And then if somebody has an Orange Beach condo, or they want to know about Orange Beach condos, they can just click the Orange Beach condos link, and then boom, they come here, and then they have condos by price. Okay, these are the different price ranges. They have condos by amenities, different amenities, beachfront, bayfront, luxury. Okay, then you have the different complexes, right? You've got the different complexes down here in Orange Beach that they can click on. Like I can click on Phoenix 8. Let's see, there's nothing for sale in there right now. Let's see, Phoenix 5. There's 18 for sale at Phoenix 5. Okay, these links are automatic. Okay. Okay, let's go to Gulf Shores condos. Same thing. It's grouped by price range and then complex. Okay, so you can do this for your email and have the different areas and just have a page on your website for the different areas. It's really that simple, guys. Okay, let's go to closings, condo closings. It goes to this page, and this has all the closings this year. Okay, it's in alphabetical order to complex. Okay, this is just the first 100. Okay. So same thing with houses and Perdido Key. So I've got everything right here that anybody in my market would want to see, all wrapped up into one very simple email. Okay, if you own an Ono Island home, this email's for you. If you own a Gulf Shores home, this email's for you. If you own an Orange Beach condo, this email's for you. New condos is all the condos in the entire area. New homes is all the homes in the entire area. If you want to know what the weather's doing, if you're out of town or if you don't live here, primarily, you can see what's going on with the beach cam. Okay, now I'm going to go in and create an email for you guys like this. Okay, let me go to another one here. Let's see what this one was. Okay, this was the week before. Spring break is heating up. Here's the picture. Spring break has begun. Here's the same links on the left. On the right, I've got a little article I wrote. Look at this article, how short it is. Right? It's literally like 2 paragraphs. Okay? I'll read it to you. Spring market. The spring market is heating up. I wouldn't say that our spring rush is here yet, but I'm helping a lot of buyers and sellers right now. I would expect the market to pick up even more over the next few weeks. I will keep you informed. What in the world can I do for you today? And then here's a Facebook video about me that I created. And then look here, closed numbers, year to date. Closed condos, 184. That was this year. Compared to last year, 243. Big difference. Homes were about the same, 118 versus 115. Okay, so this is my email the week before that. Okay, let's go back to the one right before that, and then I'll make an email for you guys. This one, Gulf Coast Market Report. March is here. Here's the picture. Number one team in REMAX, 14, 17, 18. What in the world can I do for you? Okay. So I just said March is here. Spring is so close you can feel it. Here's the Facebook video. Here's basically the same stuff I put in the one after this at the end. Okay. And then here at the bottom, click below for the recent condo reports. January 2019, fourth quarter 2018, annual 2018. So just mix it up, guys. Always mixing it up. Let me go to the comments here. Your phone number is very prominent throughout. Really makes it easy to contact you. Absolutely. Let's see. Can I share a list of my current email titles? I don't know what you mean there. The subject is always the same, and then I change the pre-header text. Not sure if you mentioned this, but are you going to go over how to create a newsletter from scratch? That's what I'm going to do right now. Let's see. Is the listing and closing data automatically generated, or is that something someone does? The listing data is automatically generated through MLS, through my website, but I actually create the closing data and upload it to my website every couple weeks. So I actually do that. That's not automated. Here we go. Let's create one. Let's create an email. Here we are in templates. I'm just going to pick the first one here. Let's see. I'm going to zoom in on this a little for you guys so you can see it better. Okay, here's the subject. It's going to say Gulf Coast Market Report. Today's date. I don't know what I'm going to do for the pre-header text yet, so I'm going to leave that blank. From, name, okay? Remember what I said right here. You don't want just the company name. You want your name because you want to brand yourself. Okay, and then REMAX has all capital letters. Okay. So we're good here. We're good to the from address. We're good to the reply to. Okay, all that's where I want it. Okay, now I like to put a big picture up here. So I'm going to edit here. I'm going to find a picture that I like. Let's see. Let's find a cool picture. The shape of the picture is pretty important. Like this one's a good shape. You don't want one a long ways necessarily, right? Let's go with this one. Okay, so here we are. I got the picture, but I want the picture to take up this whole top. I want it to really pop, so I'm gonna expand it out like that. Okay. Okay, so right here, and I can add, like I can grab one of these boxes right here and drag it over. There's even more here if you want video, a social link. Okay, but I can take a text block and put it right here, and then I can start. Let's see, put an image in here. Let's see if I can find my logo. Logo. Right there. Text block. I can make this big if I want to. Okay, I want to center this up. I want to make it bigger. Maybe right there, maybe like that. Cool. I want to get that out of there, taking up space, and boom. Okay. I'm actually making a pretty cool email here. I might use this. Okay. So now we're down here, right? So we can put another text box below this if we want to say something about this picture. I don't know exactly where this picture is. I think it's Gulf Shores, but actually I know it's Gulf Shores. Let's see. I'm just gonna put that there. Make it a little bigger. Yeah. Something like that. Okay. Now right here we can start creating our links. Okay. New condos. New homes. Search. Okay. Let's create these links. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our website and we're going to find those pages. So let's see, here's the new condos right here. All right, so this is the new condo link. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this URL right here. So I'm going to copy that. And then I'm going to go back to the email. I'm going to highlight the new condos. And then I'm going to click this button that looks like a figure 8. I'm going to come down. I'm going to click web page. That's going to open up. And I'm going to paste the URL right there. And boom. Okay, but you can't see it. So what do? We're going to highlight it. We're going to change the color. Right? We can change the color to that. Okay, another thing we can do is, let's see. Okay, let's go to new homes. So we're going to go back. We're going to find that URL, newly listed. Okay, we're going to link that. Boom. Okay, I think you guys see how this is going. You can go back and watch. Same thing with the search. You just find the search page and right here, property search, copy. And then we're going to highlight that, paste it in there, change the color of that, and we're done. Okay, so those links are there. That's how you create those links. Okay. I'm going to make the pre-header text. Beautiful home in Gulf Shores. Okay. So what I could do right here is I could say, click here for details. All right. And then I could find that house wherever it is. I don't know where the house is, so I'm just going to grab one of my listings. So say this is the house here. I'm just going to click on it and get the URL. See, here's the house. Here's all the details. I'm going to grab that URL, and then I'm going to highlight this, what I want to make a link. I'm going to click the figure 8 web page, paste it in there. Boom. Change the color if I want. Bam. Okay. Now I'm just creating this kind of as an example. Okay. Now, this isn't the actual email I'm going to send out. I'm just going through all the motions here so that you guys can see. So I'm going to the comments here. Love the website. Have you posted web designer rates? If so, where should we contact them? Bart, there's a link in the description that says get a website like Ricky's, I believe, and there's a link there. Just click that and fill out your information, and Chris will reach out to you. He's the web designer, and he will create a website just like mine. Have you ever had a problem with having your account canceled? a few people on the Zero to Diamond page were having their accounts deactivated, maybe reported as spam. Yes, because they're putting a bunch of emails in there of people that didn't necessarily subscribe to their email, right? Either that, or maybe it is legit emails, but you can't put so many in there at once, or it just shocks the system. So Eric, just do a little at a time. Okay, so I think you guys understand how to create the links, and I put the picture in there and all that good stuff. So down here, what I can do is I can click on build here, and I can go down here, and there's these different templates down here. So what I can do is I can take this template here. I can go right there. Okay, I can actually go right here. If you go here and hover, you can go here and click the trash can there, or you can hover and hit this settings button and hit the trash can if you want to get rid of stuff. Okay. But right here is where you can start creating the different right and left kind of thing that I have going on if you want to. This is you could just play around with this stuff and just make it how you want. You can delete that. Now you have just text there. You can get in here and just kind of go to town with your different links. Gulf Shores, condos, Orange Beach, condos, you know, and all the other different links that I had. You know, you center these up, make them bigger, right? And you can create these links. So I think you guys see what kind of direction I'm going in here. I think I've kind of shared how to create the links, how to handle having different areas that you need to service. Please comment, comment in the live stream here or below if you're watching this on a replay, and let me know if there's some questions here that I'm not getting to about creating the email, because I want to get to those questions. After I've answered everybody's questions there, I want to move on to somebody's very first email they sent me yesterday. I want to dissect it and kind of show you what I would do differently. And also, I believe there was somebody on this feed that wanted me to look at their email. I can Tom Elkins. If Tom Elkins is still watching, comment in the live stream there, Tom. And if so, let me know, and I'll bring your email up here too and dissect it. Do I only use my property or other agents? I use every single listing in the entire area is on my email. Every single one. Let's go to my email. Here's my Facebook business page. Let's scroll down. Let's see. Let's get down to, okay, this was my email yesterday, okay? But when this says everything for sale, it means everything for sale, every single listing in the area. When this is closed sales, it's every single closed sale in the area. Does that answer your question? Let's see. Carol Lopez is on week 91 of her weekly email. Congratulations, Carol. Hi, Ricky. Can I send my email and have you review it? Yes, Robert. Send it to me. Email me at ricky@zerotodiamond.com. Let's see. Okay, guys, I should be on all of your weekly email reports. I should be in your database to receive your weekly email every single week. Just put ricky@zerotodiamond.com in your database so that I can start receiving those emails, because I want to see what you guys are sending out. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna. It looks like I'm gonna dissect just a couple. I'm gonna go through them quick. Okay, so here's one right here. Let me zoom in for you. Right here, this Intero real estate. Okay. What's the first thing you guys see wrong here? Okay, the first thing wrong is it just has the company name. It should have his name in there as well. His name, comma, the real estate company. Also, the subject is what credit score do you need to buy whatever. That should be in the pre-header text, not the subject. Okay? Now let's look at the email itself. I did get permission from Hussein Isaac to do this, but this is his first email he sent out yesterday. Let me just go on record and say congratulations for sending an email, because I don't care what the email says. I want it to be sent. That's the main thing, right? We can dissect it later and see what we could do better, but if you're not sending it, you're dead in the water right there. I'd rather you send something that's not great and build on it and get better and better over time rather than not send anything at all. What you have to realize is that if you're going to be as big as you say you are, you're going to have 5,000 and 10,000 people in your database. The little 200 or 300 right now, you know, the thousands that are coming are never going to see this email, right? This is all practice. So get your emails out. Okay, so the first thing I see here is pretty good. I don't like this green background for one, but this website, there's no link. It doesn't go anywhere. Like, it literally doesn't link to anything. I would want to say, I would probably say visit our website and just have like the whole thing be a link. Visit our website. Take this part out, right? The actual website part out. The picture's a really cool picture, right? The picture's really cool, but I don't like that it has this logo right here. I would rather it be the real picture without this logo. Okay. Okay, coming down. This is not bad. Hope it's all well with you and your loved ones. Thinking your house is ready to sell or want to start searching for your next home. If there's anything in the world I can do to help, feel free to reach out anytime. Pretty good. I actually like that. Not bad at all. Contact Hussein Isaac. Okay. Okay. I don't hate this, but there's too many words. Really, there's too many words right here too. Right? And also right here, you should have hit enter at thanking. You should have hit enter and came down a line or two. Right? So it just doesn't look right. This isn't the right format. As we're coming down, this is all jumbled up. This, what's your credit score need to be to buy a house? It's kind of like over there to the side. I would have made this a header at the top that went across the whole thing. Right? And all this down here, too many words. What he should have done is just had a click here. Like, he should have had maybe like one sentence. Like, you know, your credit score doesn't need to be as high as you thought it did to buy a house, and say click here to read the article, and then had all this in the article instead of having this on the email. Okay. This is pretty cool. This little average FICO score. That's pretty cool, actually. That's actually pretty cool. I might have put this picture right here and got rid of this. Okay, and then here's this information. That's pretty good, man. I actually like this. Only thing I'm not crazy about, and you can build on this, is that there's no links to any properties or closed sales or new listings or anything, and that's fine. I just want you to be aware that we need to be working towards that. Okay, I think one of the biggest things is to who it's from needs to have your name, comma, your company. I think that's one of the biggest things, and start to brand the subject for what it needs to be. Cool, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's see. Here is. All right. We got another one. I'm going to go through this one, and then I'm going to answer some questions on the comments, and then we're going to wrap it up. But this one starts out really good. It's got his name. It's got the company. Space Coast Market. Where in the heck is that? I think put the date here after market, Space Coast Market Report. Space Coast Market Report and the date. That way, every time they see it in their inbox, they know it's relevant, current information that's going out today. Okay, this is good. I like that. Space Coast Real Estate. So what is Space Coast? Is that the name of your company or is that the name of your area? Just listed. There's some pictures, living room. Check out a 3D tour. Listings with 3D tour. New market listings. Let's see where it goes. Looks like this goes. Does this go to your MLS? I'm not familiar, so I'm guessing this is your MLS. It says flexmls.com. So, hey, I like that. Pending sales. Same thing there. Closed sales. Oh, this is beautiful, man. This is a real piece of work here. This is a piece of art. MLS property search. Let's see what he's got going on. Oh, the link cannot be displayed because link was not found. That's okay. Hey, I've sent out plenty of emails that the link didn't work, so don't worry. But beautiful idea. Let's just fix that link. Thank you for your time today. Space Coast Specialist. Email me. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. See this right here? See, this isn't the right format with your picture and all that. Maybe you should bring your name and bring it up above here or maybe right above your phone number to where everything's kind of in the same box. Right now it looks lopsided. It's things like that you got to think about. So symmetry. People want symmetry. They don't want, this looks kind of wonky. Dude, this email is bomb. I like this a lot. Just keep building on it and trying to get it better. Let's see if somebody else sent me a email. Okay, looks like red. Okay, I'm going to check this one out, go through it quick, answer some questions. Okay. I think chat or red, I think you maybe should do a comma right here. Do a comma right there between your name and company. Market report. Okay, good. It needs to say what market though? Tri-County market report. Right here it says red. I think you say your name, Chad, but it doesn't say who you are. It says hardest working agent in Tri-County, but you need to have your credentials here. I don't know. Just something about this I'm not feeling. This something right here needs to be worked on here. I don't know what exactly. I'd have to sit down with you for that. Okay, here, look at this picture, guys. Blurry picture. Blurry. Low quality. You want only high quality pictures in your emails, period. If it's not high quality, do not use it. High quality pictures only. By the way, guys, can y'all like this video? Give it a thumbs up, please. And subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what in the world I can do to help you. I'm sitting here spending my time with you today to help you make your weekly emails better so that you can get where I'm at. Okay, let's see. 2-bedroom, fully bath. More info here. Let's see where it goes. Okay. It went to the listing. It's not very beautiful by any means, like not very colorful or anything, but it does go to the property. Let's see what this does. Okay, you see this? This is where the link should go, red. Not here, right? You should take this URL right here. This is where it should go. And I have to ask you, man, is this your listing? Is Red watching? Is this Red's listing? I don't see his name down there, but listen, guys, you see the pictures of this listing? Don't use listings like this on your weekly email that have pictures like this, that are time-stamped, that are not professional pictures. Only use listings that have professional pictures as in your reports, as featured properties. Even if it's a good deal. Even if it's a good deal. Okay? So I'm just giving you some real advice here, Red. Congratulations, Smiley family, on your beautiful new dream. This is an awesome moment, man. That's great. But you see the format of this whole thing? Like, this is in the same block as all of this. And then look at this block. New homes and search. And it probably looked right when you sent it. So I've seen that happen before. Oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful link. Search. Okay, that's beautiful. Oh, I like this. I like this. I don't like the format of your email here, man, but I do like the information here. I don't like that this listing was such poor quality pictures, but I like the information you're given. Let's see where you go here. Oh, I like it. I like it. Active, pending, and closed. Are you kidding me? That is beautiful. Wow, that's incredible. Create a custom market report. Wow. Nice. Nice. Red, I think you've got the content part down. We need to work on, oh, look at there, a 0 to diamond coaching ad. That's funny. You got the content part down. You just need to work on the format of the email. What's up? I'm back. So let me check out these comments here. I'm going to answer every question. Make sure you guys are taken care of. I'm going to stay right here until you guys are completely taken care of on this weekly email thing. If I'm not answering something or you don't catch something, you're watching this on a replay, just comment below or hit me up on Instagram. After this, I'm literally going to sit for about 30 minutes to an hour and answer every single DM that's on my Instagram. Let's see. I don't see any questions I haven't answered already. Okay, curious what amount of listings do not come from your circle prospecting and or referrals? Almost none of them. Nothing has really come from anything except for circle prospecting and referrals and the weekly email. Nothing. Nothing. No Zillow, no for sale by owners, no expireds. The only time I've done expireds is live for you guys. I tried it once. I got a listing, but circle prospecting was way better for me. So everything for me has been circle prospecting, referrals from that, and the weekly email. That's it. Okay, I'm looking for some last minute questions, guys, if you have any. Can you do those weekly emails through Constant Contact, and what's the starting price of Constant Contact? Yes, you can do it. There's a link below. It's free trial. Go for it. The cost is only like $50 a month, I think, up to maybe 5,000 contacts or something like that. Super cheap. Ricky, do I treat or call past clients in any way, like people who have sent referrals? Yes, I try to. I definitely try to have lunch with anybody I can, show them that I care, send them stuff, gift cards, phone calls, check on them, see what I can do to help them, so on and so forth. Any plans to come to Houston, Texas? I hope so. I hope so. Let's see. Red, listen, man, use professional photography on every single listing, man. You not only didn't use professional photography, but then you showcased it in a weekly email to your clients that you don't use professional photography. I don't care how bad the listing is. Use professional photography every time. It's your reputation. How do you get back on track if right after you introduce yourself, they say, yeah, what do you want? You say, before you get the weather question out there, if they say, what do you want? You say, okay, yeah, look, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I was just calling to let you know a house around the corner just sold. Didn't know if there's anything in the world I could do for you. That's all. What do I want? I want to know what I can do to help you. Ricky, I'm stoked to meet you in Orlando. Dude, I cannot wait to get down there. I'm going to be in Miami Monday. I'm speaking at an event in Miami Monday, Orlando April 4th, Charlotte April 11th. Then I'm headed to Brazil first week of May. Michael says, Ricky, please check with question about constant contacts. Retype the question. Number one suggestion on what kind of content to include on first weekly email. Market info. Yeah, just put a feature property and the new listings. A link to the new listings and a featured property. Peggy, no Phoenix trips planned right now, but hopefully soon. Do I host my own website, or do you redirect the domain to your broker provided website? No, Matthew, I host my own website. It's a custom website, not connected to anybody except for me. I own the website. There's a link in the description for my web designer, and he will build you one. Yes, Maurice, I will be in Orlando April 4th at the Explode conference, speaking at 2:30, I believe. Who calls prospects when you're traveling or servicing your clients? Nobody. Jeff, clarify the question there. Eric, have you ever had a problem with getting your account canceled? I had a few. Oh, I answered that. Eric. Yes. I've never had that problem. I've had them definitely erase people out of my database because I put too many in there. I've had that happen. But they're pretty, they have a reputation to uphold. They don't want to screw up their servers and get everything flagged. So they're trying to, in an attempt to keep everything going to the inbox, they have to do things like that. Just put in a little bit at a time, right? Just put in a little bit at a time. Don't don't shock the system with 5 or 10,000 in one pop. When am I coming to Los Angeles again? No plans right this second, but hopefully soon. Blake, pretext. How do I add email and company? Just on Constant Contacts of the subject, you just click on it and it says subject, and you put it right there, and then pre-header text, you can put it right there. It's really easy. Can I build a group for finding cold call role players? It's already there. 0 to Diamond Facebook group. Hey, Ricky, I'm calling old open house prospects. I met a year ago in LA County, but most of them are just hanging up. I'm trying your Southern accent now. See if it makes any difference. Listen, I don't know what your phone script is that you're using, but you got to get their attention quick and let them know that you're not your ordinary agent trying to sell them something as fast as you can. Okay? Would I suggest putting open houses in the weekly email? Yeah, you can put open houses in the weekly email. Do I have a video of how you do your listing presentation? Yes, just search on YouTube, Ricky Carruth listing presentation. And there's a long one and there's a short one. Go to the short one. How much help is Constant Contact able to help with weekly emails? They'll help you some. They'll give you my template, and then you can kind of just plug your own stuff in there. What's up, Ricky? Thanks for the great content. Watching from Chicago. What's up, Chris? Betty, I work with expireds. She's saying expireds not good to call. When will you come to Boston, Massachusetts? As soon as I get a opportunity to come up there and speak, I'll be there. No, I think expireds are fine. Circle prospecting is my bread and butter. It's unlimited. I can just call thousands of them, never run out of them ever. I can target my price points. It's, nobody's calling them. It's just, for me, it's just the best. When making calls to invite people to my open house, how should I transition into, do I have an agent? The way you do that is you connect first. You find out what's going on with them, how they're doing, what they're trying to do. And then once they open up to you and tell you what they're wanting to do, then that tells you that you've made a connection. Then you can say, I got you. Is there an agent that you're going to work with on that? I had to send my question in 3 parts because the whole thing wouldn't transmit. Maybe look up above. I don't know, Chuck. I didn't see any questions. Can I come to New Jersey or New York? Melody, I'm coming to New York. Let's see, where am I going? To Long Island, I think. In January, for sure. It's locked in. Let's see. As you get busier, do you tend to prospect less? How do you control that? Jeff, you control it by understanding that you have to balance new and old clients, and you have to time block. Time blocking is going to be your friend when that transition of becoming busy happens. Do the pictures that you use for a listing have to be your own listing? No. You can advertise another listing with the pictures that are on there. Constant Contacts will help you. Call them and talk to them. If you call Constant Contacts, make sure that you tell them that I sent you, or use the link in the description. If you use the link in the description, they'll reach out to you. You can tell them what they want, what you want. Do I ever clean up or prune my database? Not really at all. As long as they're getting that email, that's all that really matters. This is awesome, Ricky. The missing link that I needed. You're welcome, bro. Name and company on Yahoo. Yeah, Blake, it's right there, the subject. Just click the subject and a window will pop up and you can put it all there. Ricky, what I need to do is create the email with links, where I get the links from. Sorry, I'm new to this a lot, and I would like to send it out this week. Listen, if you're new to this, you don't understand like how to make links and everything, go back and watch this video where I created them. But if you're new and you don't understand all that, don't do anything super complicated. Just send an email out and say, hey, look, I hope all is well. Is there anything I can do for you this week? If not, let me know. We'll talk to you soon. Nothing super complicated. Just build on it. What about for sub owner? Are they good to call? If so, what would be good scripts? Betty, go to my website, 02diamond.com, and create a free account and download all my scripts. Melody, I will create a weather or holiday conversation video. Absolutely. I'll write that down. Already had it on my list. I just made another note. I will come to North New Jersey if somebody will have me come speak. Would I friend request people in Facebook I meet in a model or open house? Maybe. I mean, I probably would myself, but should you do it? Yeah. Come to Buffalo. Yes, sir, I will. Coming to Tampa at some point. Absolutely. When calling property owners for open house invites, what do I say? I'm going to use my circle prospecting phone script. I'm going to say, hey, Ricky Carruth, Remax Orange Beach, how you doing? Good. I'm enjoying the day. Isn't it gorgeous? Cool. Look, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I'm doing an open house right around the corner from you. Didn't know if there's anything in the world I could do for you. That's what I'm going to say. Suggestions for newsletter links when your service, multiple towns, counties. Do I have links? Christopher, go back and watch this. The entire video was basically on just that subject. I've done searches for MLS for different price ranges and copy those links into my MailChimp. Okay. When I do test emails to myself, the links work just fine. But when I click later, the links say no listings found. That's something from MLS, Chuck. Those links only last so long. Ever run a contest to get people to opt into an email? Just invited people to join my March Madness Bracket Challenge by signing up for the winner gets $25 gift card, added 15 new subscribers. Great idea. Do I suggest buying emails? No, I've actually done that, and I do not suggest it at all. Thanks for everything, Ricky. I focus on relations with my clients, and I'm already seeing a change in the relationship. One new listing today, received an offer on another, and sent 2 other offers. Let's see. Betty, it's the same thing as the circle prospecting script. The rent by owner script, same thing as circle prospecting. Everything is actually circle prospecting. Everything. Come to Washington, D.C. I want to come to Washington, D.C. How do I handle calls where the number is not correct for the lead and Geo Leads, but you get a live person? I say, okay, cool. Well, look, I was just calling to see if there's anything I could do to help people, in terms of buying or selling, or anything I could do for you. So what's the way around this MLS limitation? I don't know. You need to call your MLS. You need to talk to them. Each MLS has different rules and different regulations and different ways that they do stuff. Okay, cool, guys. I think I've answered every single question, which towards the end there, none of the questions were actually, geared to the weekly email. But if I didn't answer something about the weekly email or anything else, just hit me up on Instagram. Be glad to get with you and answer whatever questions that you have. That's what I'm here for. Consider me your coach. I am your coach. I want to help you get to whatever level you're trying to get to. I'm here to do whatever it takes to get you there. I get so fired up. I'm so excited about the future for you, for me, for everybody, for the world, for real estate, for everything. Everything's moving in such a positive direction. It doesn't matter if the market crashes. It's going to fall at some point, right? But it doesn't matter. Closings are going to continue to happen every day. If we're going to continue to put the work in to contact people, to see what we can do to help them, to get them in our weekly email, build that database, and continue helping people, and our intent is right, we're really there to help people. We don't care if they buy or sell something today or not. We are going to win. And we're going to win short term. We're going to win long term. We're going to win everything. We're going to win the entire war. We're going to win the entire war. So, like I said, reach out if I can help you. I love you guys so much. Y'all are my family. And that's it. I hope this helped you get your weekly email right on track. And yeah, later on, guys. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you soon.